Julie Zemelis with 365 Hawaii, and today we're going to continue on where we left off last weekend, which was where we left right here, but now we're going to continue to go down south on Alii, and we're going to rent the bikes here and go see what cool kind of things we can do and show you what it's like going all the way down Alii.
And we know that a lot of you just love it when we just show you what you miss about Big Island and Kona in general. And for those of you who are looking to see what goes on beyond the downtown area, the downtown Kailua area, then you guys are going to see the beaches, and we're going to show you some shops, and we'll head up to Keauhou Shopping Center. So, let's go. You guys know how much I just love wearing a helmet on video, but I'm doing it because it's safety time. Okay, so this beach is known as Honol's, and it's really good if you want to get your feet in the sand, and you can just park right across the street. Not usually very crowded. However, it's great for bodyboarding because getting off the shore to go swimming is very difficult. So not a swim beach, but definitely sun tanning, hanging out with your friends, watching the sunset kind of beach. The newest bridge in Kona is finally complete. This will help the runners, bikers, and traffic come across this area a lot easier. So as of June 2021, a lot of people have bought land. There's development happening. One of the things that we've been looking at is watching this one across the street kind of get cleared up and ready to go. There's rumor that it's going to be a restaurant. So we will see. But that's a heck of a lot of land for a restaurant. Hey, so you never can have enough parks in a town, and we certainly could use some more. So, good news was the county used public funds to buy this whole acreage here to create a park, and it's oceanfront. So they just cleared the land with a bunch of goats, and we hope to see what they're going to do next, but it'll be so nice to have more public open space in Kona.
Here we are at Alii Garden Marketplace, and they have a lot of good stuff to eat and shops to go, and they even got some really good food trucks out here. So we recommend it if you're dropping by on Alii. This is Livingstone's church. They're quite big here in Kona. They have 4 services every Sunday, and they have a great view of the ocean.
So we are at the Poke Shack, and as you can see behind me, this is a very popular place, especially on a Saturday. You grab your poke, you go out for a picnic at the beach, and it's located underneath the Kona Valley Kai. And the funny story about this condo complex is this is where Eric and I stayed when we first came to Hawaii in April 2005, and the Poke Shack was then there too. So it's been around for a long time.
At the little park here next to Magic's called the Keauhou. It's quiet, it's nice, there's some great scuba diving right off the thing. I hear there's a reef out there that's particularly spectacular. And it's just a generally nice place to chill.
Right, and Eric did a little drone shot of what's going on at Magic Sands right now next door. And if you'd like to get away from the crowds, you just want to sit on a nice little bench, this is a great little spot to be here and just take it all in with shade. And this is like, it has picnic tables, and it's a nice place to come and do yoga. And meet your friends. So we're halfway through our bike ride, and no place is a good place to stop at Magic's Beach. And at Magic's Beach, there's the Beach Shack at Magic's. And one of the cool things that I personally like about this is it's good food, but they have a whole host of yummy, tasty drinks, including the Kona Island Seltzer, and they've got different kinds of sodas, and they're also serving bubbly. It is a busy day at Magic's right now, Saturday, boy. One of the things that's happening here is when the swell is down, a lot of people show up because more people get in the water, and this is definitely the hot spot to be in Kona right now. coral spawning action. Hence why there's a bunch of people at Magic's today. Today I'm with the Reef Teach team led by Cindy Punahale, who is always here to let people know exactly what's happening to save our bay. So I'm going to let them talk a little bit about sunscreen issues and some of the beautification that's happening here at Kahalu'u Beach Park. So Cindy, start.
Oh, mahalo, and thank you for taking the time to come and talk with us today. You know, beach is closed today. Has been closed since May 28th. And we're so grateful for the County Parks Director, Maurice Messina, for allowing the park to be closed for cauliflower coral spawning.
Tell us a little bit about what is going on with the sunscreen and how it affects the coral.
Well, the sunscreen affects it, basically kills it.
Yeah.
There's chemicals in the chemical sunscreen, the ones that are not mineral based. They've been found to cause big problems. And just a couple of years ago, they were like 300 times above toxic levels here. And in a year, through education, that changed. And I don't know what it is now. I know there's been some recent studies done that Cindy has spearheaded to find out what's going on. Mm-hmm. But right now, things look better now than they did, and they can get better, and they will keep getting better. But we got to think zinc.
And give me the top 3 hit list chemicals that you don't want in your sunscreen.
I'm going to turn that over to Cindy because I think she can probably pronounce them better than I can.
I hope so. Well, avobenzone, octocrylene, and pomosalate. These are chemicals that you should avoid.
Awesome. Thanks, ladies. Okay. Yay!
Yay.
And ma'am. Hey, so you guys might remember the Outrigger, the Keauhou Beach Hotel. We used to be in this spot right here, and then they tore it down, took years, and then now they have turned it back into a natural environment. It's getting closer. I've heard from people that they're building some classrooms, and children are going to come back in the fall and actually take some classes here. But this whole area is going to be a cultural education experience. And rumor has it that it'll eventually be open to the public, and people get a chance to learn a little bit more about the culture and the area. And there's rich history here in Keauhou. So with what it looks like now, we hope by maybe like 5 or 6 months from now that it'll become more of a public area.
Okay, so we've made it to the end of our bicycling journey here, which is the Keauhou Shopping Center. And they've got a lot of good stuff here that we will kind of pop around and see what's there. But they've got restaurants, they've got a movie theater as long as it comes back. They've got KTA, which is great. They've got Long Strugs. So it's like a shopping center out here at the end of Alii. One of the things about shooting all these videos is it always takes a long time. There's always a lot of work that goes on, and by the time we actually get to lunch, it's been a few hours.
Yeah, it's close to happy hour.
We have earned our, I guess you call it Hawaiian fast food here at L&L BBQ. It is tasty. Mm-hmm. You got any comments for what happened today?
Yeah, coming up that hill with a 50-pound bike, let me talk about that. I deserve my big old fat friggin' soda. But the good news is, we got up here to be able to show you guys what a beautiful, happy little town that we live in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, we used to live right next to here.
This is where we used to actually walk up here all the time with our kids. You can, like, when theaters are back in style, big theater, and also one of the things we really loved about this place is that on Fridays they have free hula shows, and this is where the festivals and all the community events are, and they had concerts in the parking lot.
So it seems to me that you had one of these.
Yes,
events.
in fact, I put on the Best of Kona Festival here 2 or 3 weeks right before the lockdown.
Yeah, it was
in February of 2020. Yeah, and hopefully we're going to bring it back in February of 2022.
On top of that,
So
okay, so we're going to wrap up today. I hope you guys had a good time seeing all the great spots that we went to.
Yep.
And we're going to put out we'll put out a separate video on all that reef safe that we got a really good lot of information from
the Reef Teach people.
Reef Teach people.
Right.
So.
And keep in mind that because we're doing the thing that being observant of protecting the ocean and the culture and the land is very important when you come to visit here or when you come to live here. And for more information about learning more about the lifestyle, we have 365kona.com or move to hawaii365.com. And we like to provide information for people who are thinking about moving here, but also give you guys information about making sure that, you know, just being very showing kukua and being pono when you decide to come to the island. So with that,
We'll say aloha.
aloha.